Queen Irami didn't argue with her husband. She dragged the king from his bed, slammed him on his knees in front of the throne, and cut off his head with one strike. The guards ran, she didn't chase. She lifted the king's head in the air and said only one sentence: "This kingdom is mine." The moment the words left her mouth, her head tore open. Snakes burst out hissing, twisting, striking the air like whips. Everyone who looked at her screamed once and turned to stone on the spot. And the day the king refused to crown her, she snapped his neck. Irami made her rules simple.
I choose who lives. I choose who dies. I choose who becomes rich.
I choose who rots. Anyone who disobeyed, snakes wrapped around them and stone. Instant. Anyone who begged for wealth, she tossed gold at their feet, cost gold that always demanded a sacrifice. Anyone who begged for health, she placed her hand on their chests and pulled out their sickness, then gave it to someone else. The village didn't worship her, they survived her. Every night, her snakes moved on their own, sliding across the rooftops, choosing her next victims. Anyone who saw their shadows never saw the sunrise. And rumors started that she slept beside the king's headless corpse, that the statues in the palace whispered at night, that she could hear your heartbeat from kilometers away. All true. Every season, 10 villagers were taken to the throne room. Wealth or death. If you said wealth, she pointed.
Death.
Gold dropped from the ceiling like rain, burying you alive if you were too slow. If you said life, she smiled. That was the one thing she never gave. If you hesitated, her snakes shot forward and your whole body stiffened. No one knew when she would attack next. Sometimes she appeared in the market, sometimes in the river, sometimes inside your house without opening the door. Always the same pattern. She entered, she pointed at someone, they became stone. She left. Children grew up without laughter. Men stopped sleeping. Women stopped praying. Everyone lived with one fear. Don't look her in the eyes. Even by mistake, could turn you into stone. Statues filled the village like decorations. People whispered that even if you close your eyes, if she wanted you dead, she would simply tell you to open them, and your body would obey. One night, the villagers tried to run. The entire village, hundreds. Irami stood at the gate, waiting. She walked into the crowd, and the snakes attacked everyone at once, striking necks, faces, chests, and Udware froze into a forest of stone bodies. She stepped over them like stepping stones and returned to her throne. That was the night she truly became the mistress of life and death. Every week, people still disappeared, taken into the palace. Some walked out rich. Some never walked out at all. Some became part of the throne, their stone faces carved into the armrests. Irami didn't hide anymore. She reigned in the open. Anyone who spoke against her, stone. Anyone who prayed against her, sickness. Anyone who challenged her, dead. Every villager lived with one sentence in their heart: if she looks at you, your story ends. And worst of all, she was getting stronger. Her snakes longer, her power faster. Whispers spread that she was preparing something bigger, something that would not stop at Udware, but swallow every kingdom around it. And the king she executed, his headless body walks the palace halls, still obeying her. Because in her kingdom, death is not the end. Death is only obedience.